Hello, everybody. It's me, Ali, back again. Episode number two, podcast number two, whatever you want to call it. This one's about my experience at the Lions game. The day of, something was just, I'm not saying this to say it. I'm just telling you truly, during the day, I got caught up at work and, didn't leave the time I wanted to leave. Found myself rushing, went home, quick shower, got downtown, was able to park close to the stadium. I did get lucky with that. There was really no traffic, even though, you had a Piston game, you had the car show, whatever it was, the auto show, and I was still able to get in about an hour and a half before game time and, got in, grabbed something to drink, some popcorn, whatever it was, got to my seat. It was about an hour left before game time, and it just felt like the time was dragging. I remember when I went to like the Vikings game, the other games, and there was time. I'd be there early. Listen, it went by so quick, but for some reason, this one, the time was just going by really slow. So fast forward, game starts. We get the ball at the 40. We're cheering. I'm thinking in my head, here we go. Let's go run this ball. Let's get at least a minimum of 3 points. I mean, you're only 15 yards away from Jake Bates' field goal range. Anyways, 15, 20 yards. Let's get a field goal. Let's get some points on this drive. And you bring in Montgomery. That right there, that hurt. Because you got Jahmyr Gibbs, who's been explosive his past few weeks. And, you bring in Montgomery, who's coming back from injury. You don't know how fresh he is. Not fresh, but how well his knee's going to hold up. And, first run was a couple yards. Second run, I think Mahogany didn't get that kick out block in time, and they popped him in the backfield. I don't like that call, to be honest with you. And then, the next one goes to Tim Patrick, and we're already 3 and out. So, at that point, whatever, the feeling in the stadium was, whatever. Let's just see what happens in this next drive, because we're thinking, they're going to come down and score. So, what was it, the second play or third play? And then all of a sudden, Amik Robinson goes out. And when that happens, I'm telling you, we're all, we're on pins and needles. We can't tell what happened. I thought maybe he was concussed. I didn't see anything. I'm thinking maybe he's concussed. Hopefully it's just something. They take him back in the locker room. They do their tests and he just passes, comes back. He misses a quarter because he got up and walked away. We didn't know the extent of the injury until, they put it up on the screen, whatever it was, like maybe 10, 15 minutes later that he's out, ruled out. So, Washington drives down, they score a field goal. Okay, we get the ball back. We come down. We drive down. Jahmyr has that run down the sideline. Amon-Ra, if you hit that block on Mikey Sanders still, he scores, and then we don't have to talk about this third down that I'm about to talk about. But that's where I felt the game change right there. 3rd down and 1. You guys are running an empty backfield, right? So Montgomery was lined up behind Goff. He splits them out wide left. You got 5 receivers, nobody behind you. So you're basically telling Washington, who is the 3rd worst rush defense in the league, we're going to pass the ball. That's what you're doing. You don't put a running back there, at least make them think, hey, 3rd and 1, they might run, play action, whatever it is. No, you're just telling them, hey, this is what we're doing. So 3rd down and 1, obviously you guys know what happened. And to me, look, I know I watched the play a couple of times. I actually was able to, see footage of like the whole field. And yeah, St. Brown did fall down. He was matched up one-on-one with, I think it was Wagner, and he fell down. He doesn't fall down. And if Goff, and I still don't feel like Goff would have had enough time to get the ball off, but if he does, and St. Brown catches it, he scores. But that's not the point. The point is you've been running the ball down their throats, besides for that second run. Why on 3rd down are you doing this? Why on 3rd down do you always have to act like you're the smartest guy in the room? That's what kills me. Run the ball. Run the effing ball. 3rd down and 1. Get the 1st down. Score. Whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, you score, right? I feel like they would have scored a touchdown easily. You go up 2 possessions. At that point, the whole game changes because now you're going to attack with your run, right? Your run defense, which then, 1, kills the clock, keeps Jane Daniels on where he's supposed to be on the bench. and the whole thing changes. But the momentum and us in the crowd, we felt a momentum shift right there. We just like, you know, I don't want to say the life got sucked out of us, but we were damn close. And then Jello, the performance tweaker, whatever it was, he came out and nobody sang. It was just, so I feel bad for him because it's a good song. I just think they picked the wrong time to bring him out. But then Washington comes down and they score. It was that pass to, I think it was McLaurin. Brian Branch blitzed, but they brought him from the other side, and he's basically one-on-one with Curb. He scores, we all know. So, okay. Then we come down, we score. Great. That was a beautiful catch by Laporta. Don't get me wrong. But, it was a bad throw. But still, I'm not knocking Goff. He's got bad games, and he has more good games than he does bad. It sucks that he picked this game to have one of his worst games, but it's okay. We still got a shot, right? So the very next drive on second down, Goff airmails Tim Patrick, who to me didn't even look like he ran the correct route. It took him way too long to run that route. Because if you look side by side, Amon-Ra looks like he ran the same route, and Amon-Ra was already there. Like, by the time Goff was throwing the ball, Amon-Ra was already turning. So you get the ball to Amon-Ra, you got your first down that way. If not, you look underneath, check down Laporta. Safe throws. No need to force that. They pick it off. They go down. Obviously, we know Lavu or whatever the hell his name is. To me, that was a cheap shot to Stafford. And I'm surprised nobody went after his behind, but I would have. I personally would have. I don't like that. You don't cheap shot my quarterback. Like, come on. Goff ain't tackling nobody. Chill, bro. Right? But that point, Goff looked off. He was bad. We saw him, blue tent comes up, and we're like, oh, man. Then you see Teddy Bridgewater, and I'm like, man, this. Well, I said to myself, you know what? And I turned over and, said this to the wife. I was like, hey, maybe at least now they're not going to throw as much. They'll run the ball. And that's what we need to do anyways. So Bridgewater to me was a blessing in disguise, right? So they get in, they run that reverse, they score, and I'm just like, do you see? That's what we need to do is run the ball. Look at the success we're having. So we score. We come back down. I think they scored again, and it just felt like these fourth downs, man, were killing me. Like, Dan Quinn was literally Dan Campbell's, like, twin. Like, the tale of two Dans. He gave us a taste of our own medicine. He did. Because the fourth downs, they were back-breaking. Because if we get one besides the first one, it changed the whole trajectory of the game. We couldn't get one. They score. That third down when they threw the penalty flag. Anyways, yeah, so they score. I'm not making excuses. Now we come down to finish the half. We got a chance to at least put points on the board, right? I mean, we're well inside Bates' field goal range. Goff again, to me, I see the play. You got St. Brown. If you guys got a chance, look, St. Brown is wide open. And he's running an in route, it looks like, around the 10-yard line. And there was nobody around him. There were two guys, but he's already running. He's past them. You get it to him, he's either scoring or he's going to get down to like the 5-yard line. And then you had a couple check downs you could have went to. The throw to J-Mo, to me, he should have, I feel like should have flattened it a little bit, right? Instead of throwing it the way he did. But also J-Mo needs to come back to the ball. You got to understand, in this league, you're going to get undercut. You protect yourself by coming back. You fight for the ball. They teach you this in high school, J-Mo. Fight for the ball. Come back for the ball. You can't expect the ball to hit you in the hands, man, every single time. That was a backbreaker there. That sucked. Because at that point, you're still a 2-possession game, and Washington comes out of the half with the ball. So, halftime, I didn't leave my seat. I honestly didn't even leave my seat. I had to use the bathroom. I forgot. I didn't even know I had to use the bathroom anymore. That all left. I didn't pee my pants. You know what I mean. So in the third quarter, we stop them. First drive, we stop them. I'm like, okay, we come down, we score. Okay, maybe there's something. We got something going here. Then they hit us with an 8-minute effing drive. My God, man, I think it was 8 minutes. It just felt like forever. That drive was a killer. And the fourth down and 2. Just call timeout, Dan. Call timeout. I get it. Timeouts, he said, were gold. But man, you hear, I came back, rewatched the game, and Tom Brady's like, timeout. Call timeout. If he's saying that, everybody on the sideline should know. Call timeout, man. You gave him a free first down. There's no guarantee that they're going to hit that fourth down. There's no guarantee. But I guess, no timeout. They get the automatic first down because of the yards. They score. And now we're down 10 points again, right? So all that down to be down 10 points. So then the next possession, this is the one that kills me, right? First play, you throw to Tim Patrick. And he gets a nice chunk of yards. You're out to the 45, almost midfield. You got 12 minutes left in the game. Somebody correct me. I think it's 10, 12 minutes left in the game. Run the ball. I know you're thinking, why are you keep saying run the ball? Because it was working. Run the ball. Run your underneath routes. Do those things that were working for you. But here we go. Big, what? Ben decides, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and have J-Mo, who hasn't thrown the ball in 3 years. 3 effing years. I'm going to have him go ahead and just spread out and throw the ball. Now, if you guys watch the play, Mikey Sanders still doesn't even have to worry about the threat of J-Mo running, because as soon as J-Mo gets the ball, he's got the ball up like he's going to throw the ball. So you're not faking out nobody. When Amon-Ra pitches him the ball, instead of him running at least more near the sideline, look like you're actually going to run the reverse, he's already got the ball out like he's going to throw it. So then Sanders still literally goes back, sees the route, sees the ball, picks it off, and that's where the game ends right there. That's where the game ends. And, that hurt. That really did. That did. Because then they come down and they score again. 4th and 5, I think it was, or 4th and whatever, bro. So many 4th effing downs. I'm just so over it. We couldn't stop them. Again, you got Terrion Arnold. I don't remember which play it was, but if it was the 4th and 2, you got one job, buddy. Spy that got quarterback. You got the quarterback. Spy. Pay attention. Who cares about any running play? You have everybody else is already playing the run. What are you going to do? Spy the quarterback. You stop him. There were so many chances we had. We couldn't do it. We couldn't execute. And to give up 5 turnovers, I saw Dan Campbell. He said, we would have just gave up 3. We didn't give up 2 turnovers. And I wholeheartedly agree. 2 turnovers, you guys win the game. Honestly, if that third down, that 3rd and 1, because that's essentially, what is that? 14 points? And that's what you lost by? That's it right there. Because at the end of the game, you guys forget, they drove. They drove down the field and they threw the last pick with whatever it was, 30 seconds left on the 10-yard line. But if the game was different and they're down by 7 or down by 3, you're playing to win or tying and going to overtime. So that one, all he's got to do is run that one in. And then that last play that they got intercepted, the last drive, actually would have put them into overtime. If things kept playing out, I guess, you're going to say hindsight, but still. So, yeah, man, that. And then, I decided after Washington completed the 3rd down and 5, with about 4 minutes left or whatever it was at the time, I was like, this is the time for me to go. Just because I didn't want to see any. I didn't, I was already heartbroken. I didn't want somebody rubbing in my face, and I wanted to just get out there and just I felt like somebody had punched me in the stomach like 100 times. So I just wanted to get out of there, left. And, yeah, that was my experience. Oh, and, this is what they give us season ticket holders. Hey, you want to see? This is it right here. This is what we get. Yeah, we want more. More of what? More what? You guys want more money is what you guys want. Because my season tickets went up 50%, 100% in the past 2 years. I double. And I've been a loyal fan. Do I sell my seats? I've sold a couple games. I can't go to all of them. But I go and I support. Figured it would be worth something, but that's another topic. But yeah, so that was the experience. And now, we're in the off season. And I'm hoping for better things next year. I believe they'll. Honestly, I know you guys think I'm crazy. They'll win the Super Bowl next year. I believe it. Because with 20 guys, 22, however many were on the IR, you're getting all those guys back. So it's like you got 22 free agent signings, and you went 15-2. Plus a whole offseason you're about to get, draft. If Aaron Glenn goes, you're going to have all your picks, first, second, third, fourth. I think they don't have a fifth, sixth, and 3/7. And then, you got cap space, yeah, but you still got to save some for next year for Aiden and Goff, and all of them all their new contracts are gonna hit. So, you got some money to play with. So I'm excited. I really am. As far as Ben Johnson leaving, we'll see who they hire. Offense coordinator probably be in house. Defense could be in house or Robert Saleh. I like that one. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would not mind, go down there, subscribe for me. All four of you that are watching, it would mean a lot. Thank you. Good night.